Thank you for the love hearts. I can see it coming up. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very, very much. Appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for the love hearts, fellas. Ladies and gents, thank you for the love hearts. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna pretty much live on all my platforms. That's what I like. Just gonna make sure this is very clear and good. Uh, you coach my games at MSEC. I sure did. It's a person. I sure did. PK, that's me in a place to be live in person. Thank you for acknowledging me. Thank you for remembering me. I hope I did a good job. I hope I was a good influence to your game. I was a good referee. Let me just see if the dogs are going crazy out there. It must be a bird. They don't really. My dogs don't really like birds chirping in the background, chirping everywhere. They just don't like it. They chase them down. They try to, make them run away. I don't know why they do it, but they do it, and not much I can do about it. So you can see TikTok is clear. One as Instagram is clear, and also YouTube is clear. Can you say 6-7? Shadon say 6-7. Is it the way you do it, Shadon? Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below if I did it right, or is it backwards? 6-7 or 6-7? Which way is it? I'm a bit of an amateur on those things. You guys, you young guys, can teach me how to do it correctly, so I don't embarrass myself and do it incorrect and do it not the right way. Tough Sheldon, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate it. It's another evening here in Melbourne, Australia. Victoria, the state of Victoria, if you're not aware of our setups here. Welcome to my live, and here in Melbourne is the 23rd. 23rd. I know a lot of people out there is still the 22nd or early 23rd. So good morning and welcome to my live. PK, is it a technical when you can't hear the ref when and they say you ignore them when on the sideline? I was. No, it's not a technical foul. So if the ref says something to you and you can't hear, you just tell the ref, I can't hear you. And they should be able to either say it a bit louder or come a little bit closer to you and then say to you what he was trying to say. Some referees, they're human, so like players are human. Players get angry for, little to nothing. Referees can get angry or have a bad day. You don't know what happens in a day in his life, so he might be having a bad day and then lashes out on you, which is unfortunate. But also players do the same and coaches do the same, and we are human, so we don't always have good days. We don't always have pleasant days where we are enjoying to be at work. We are enjoying to be wherever we are. I remember refereeing a game. It was a domestic game up at MSEC, just in the evening one, not too long, a few years ago now, say a few years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And I ref that team. I ref that team many, many times. I ref 10 players many, many times. And they were good guys. I mean, they never complained. They never were, did anything silly. But that particular night, for some reason, one of their players, can't mention the name, can't mention the number, can't mention the team, can't mention the competition, but he was extremely, extremely aggressive. As he was aggressive, he was fouling, bumping, pushing, shoving the opposition players, and I was obviously calling the fouls. His teammates weren't even talking to him and telling him to settle down. Usually that's what you do as a teammate. If your teammate is about to get attacked, if your teammate is about to get fouled out, if your teammate is a little bit, angry, or unhappy with the call or whatever it is, you might want to go and tell your teammates, hey, mate, just chill, don't need to go crazy like that, because you're just gonna get attacked. We can't afford attack. We want to win this game. We need every point, every stop possible. But that particular player, I think If we were playing quarters, it would be about second quarter. I think at MSEC on domestic, they played two 20 minutes halves. By maybe minute 17, 17, 15 on the first half, he's fouled out. So because look, I know him. He's a good guy. I tried to talk to him out of fouling, but he kept fouling. He didn't want to listen to me. Didn't want to listen to his teammates. As a matter of fact, his teammates didn't even tell him. Didn't even try to to stop him or help him out. So what has happened? He sat down on a team's bench and he watched the rest of the game. So I thought, you foul out so early in the game, and before the end of the half, you pack your stuff and go home. Some people do that, but he sat there. I thought, okay, that's a good thing that he's there. He's supporting his team, and end of the game, players checking in and stuff like that. He came onto the court. Look, he wasn't disqualified or anything. He could come on the court, shook my hand, shook my opposition team, shook the opposition team's hand, shook my partner's hand, and then shook my hand. I said, "You okay? What's going on? And he first tried to ignore me, sort of he stepped away, then he stepped back and looked back at me, and he said, "My dog just died." And at that moment, I sort of understood, okay, that's the reason why he was behaving the way he was behaving. He was playing the way he was playing. In my head at that moment, I wanted to say, look, why didn't you just stay home? But, again, he probably wanted to come and help his team. He probably would feel worse if he stayed home. He came to the game. He played angry. He fouled out before the end of the half, sat down, didn't say anything, didn't talk to anyone. Obviously, his teammates knew. That's why they left him alone. They probably advised him not to come, but he wanted to be there for his team. And that was pretty much it. So, we are human. At the end of the day, we are human first. We have feelings first. And then we are referees. And then we are players. Then we are coaches. Then we are table scorers. Obviously, as a referee, especially a professional referee, if you are being paid to perform a service, a job, a work, you have to be professional as much as you can. But I understand, for many people, out there, it's difficult. It's difficult to differentiate between, work and just let your emotions take over you. I personally would say if I was in a situation where my family member died, or I found out my family member is got cancer, or touch wood doesn't happen, things like that. If I could afford it, I'll probably take the night off and spend it with friends and family. But people, you can just chill. But in his case, he wanted to go out there and be with his team and play with his team. I believe they won the game. I can't remember now. It was a few years ago. I don't really pay attention who wins or loses the game when I'm refereeing. I'd rather just go there and ref the game and make everybody happy. But yes, so it could be the case on the referee. It could be the case on a player. Like I said, we are emotional creatures. We do get emotional. We do get, somebody maybe one day. I also have an example which another a female player. She was on domestic, playing well, smiling, laughing, very unusual. Because I know her, she is repeat offender when it comes to fouling. Every game I ref her. I ref her many times, and for years, and every time I ref the game, she would have at least 3 to 4 fouls, if not foul out. Okay, at least 3 to foul out, if not foul out. But that particular day, she wasn't fouling. She was playing well. She was laughing. She was a very sort of serious lady, but she was laughing. She was smiling, and they won, and she was high-fiving, and she even came to me, gave me a big high five. I'm like, whoa, okay, that's unusual, but that's okay, great, that's nice. I said, what happened to you? Why are you so happy? And she said, look, PK, we just bought our first home. So she wanted to buy a house with a partner for many, many years. They were struggling financially, but they managed to get a okay from the bank, and they bought their first home. That's why she was very, very happy, and nothing would have bothered her. Even if she lost the game, she wouldn't be any problems at all. Let me just see what's going on here on my feed. Believe in Jesus to be saved. God wants no one to perish. God commands everyone to repent and believe in Jesus to be saved. Well said. I appreciate you saying that. It is Christmas after all. It is the time of the year where we all, remember Jesus Christ's story. Brody say, PK, you're tough. Okay, Brody, what's up, man? Brody, follow the live creator. Thank you. Join all. Thank you. I see you guys out there. I see you guys. Thank you all guys for being here. It's Spencer say, well, we can all agree Geelong refs are trash, to be honest. Look, I don't know if they are trash. I don't know. But what I have to say to you is, as a player or coach or team manager or spectator, you come and support your daughter, son, wherever you there. The referee calling does not affect the end result. The only things that affects the end result is you scoring the basketball, is you rebounding the basketball, is you assisting the basketball, is you stealing the ball. All these statistics, all these categories of the game, this is the only thing you should be focused on. Do not worry about the referee's call. Do not worry about it. Trust me when I say to you, it does not matter. At the end of the day, you want to win the game. And for you to win the game, you have to be in a good moral, good spirit and play the game and see nothing but what you can control, which is playing the game the best way you can and win on those statistics. Okay, one statistic you shouldn't win is maybe the fouls. Don't foul, try not to foul too much. But every other statistic, stealing, blocking, rebounding, scoring, assisting, and just playing, making the right decisions. That's what you can control, and that's what you should control and focus on only. After the game, you can think about that call and this call, but while you are playing, you focus on what you can. And trust me, most of the time you're gonna end up winning, because once you get distracted and start coming with the mindset that the referees are bad, the referees don't like us, that's gonna affect your psychic. It's gonna affect your mind, the way you are thinking, the way you are seeing, the way you are going for the layup, because you already think I'm gonna go for the layup and the ref won't call it. I'm gonna go for the shot. They're gonna call a foul on me. That is happening. It didn't happen. Do not worry about that. Focus on what you can. Play the game. Best of luck on your next game. Okay. Accidentally over the line, I got a tick. All right, hang on. Next time I come, I will make sure I bring some gifts with me. All right, I appreciate you, Shed. I appreciate you very much. PK is at a tech when I can hear. I heard that, and was accidentally over the line. I got a tech. Okay. Again, I was just going to have to give you the explanation I gave you earlier. Referees are human. They're not always in a good mood. If I wasn't in a good mood, or I've had issues, problems, personal problems, I wouldn't try not to bring it to work. I would try definitely not to come to work and call in sick and get another referee a chance to improve their skill and make extra money. And also, obviously, that is going to be more patient, more open, to explain the rules and run the stuff like that. All right, I got 5 new messages. Okay, let me go down and see what's going on. Hello, Coach PK. Hello, Christian. How you doing? Yo, PK. Hi, Stan. How you doing? Missing you and Merry Christmas. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. Thank you, Christian. Merry Christmas to you too, and Merry Christmas to everybody out there. This is actually the reason I came to this video, is to wish you a Merry Christmas for those who celebrate it, and wish you a good holidays for those that don't celebrate Christmas, and also most important to give you the chance to wish me Merry Christmas, because obviously not everybody has got my number, not everybody has got my email and details, and can send me a Christmas letter. But what you can do, I'll now appreciate it very much. The best present you can give me for this Christmas is to hit that love heart section and keep clicking love hearts, love heart, love heart, love heart, sending more love hearts. It means you are enjoying this video. It means you are, watching and enjoying this video and enjoy my content as well. I do make a lot of you know videos on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube as well. And one thing that I would prefer to ask you guys, instead of just taking over, these channels that I have, these videos that I make, is for you guys. It's not for me. I enjoy making them because I know it helps you guys out there. What I would like to do is to ask all my audiences, regardless of what platform you are coming from, which one of my contents do you like the most? Do you like when I live stream a full video, a full game, I should say? Do you like that? Yes, no, let me know in the comments down below. Do you like when I have like highlights, like a play, like a layup, or a nice shot, or a three-pointer? Do you like that? Do you prefer when I explain the rules, or pick up a rule and talk about the rules? Which one do you like the most? Let me know in the comments down below which rule you have any question about, the rule in basketball that you never quite understood. Maybe you got a explanation from one ref, and then a different referee gave you a different explanation, and you're a bit confused and a bit skeptical to and perplexed to say what's the right call, what's the right decision in this and that place. So let me know, hit me up on the comments down below. I would like to hear from you. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go and see what YouTube is doing. If I have any question, I can see there's people on YouTube. I'm just gonna say Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas on YouTube. Cool bananas. All right, let's go back to TikTok. All right, TikTok still good. Let's go to Instagram. What's Instagram doing? Is Instagram good? I am live on Instagram, which is a good thing. And then I've got Deal07 Septic. Merry Christmas. Oh, ho, ho. Cool bananas. And this icon. Beautiful. Cool, cool, cool. So what's up, TikTok? What's up, YouTube? What's up, my people? What's going on? Coach PK, and a place to be. You know how it is. I'm always here to give you my best. So while I'm here to tell you about, the wish you a Merry Christmas, and give you the chance to also wish me a Merry Christmas, I thought I would also take this chance to give you something valuable. I already answered a couple of questions about technical foul, which was great to see. I can see you guys are engaged. I can see you guys are watching. I can see you guys are learning. Most importantly, I really appreciate that. By the way, if you're not aware, I'm wearing this cool ass, Coach PK B4D, which stands for Basketball for Dummies t-shirt. I've got them in white. I've got them in over there in orange and in black as well. Sometimes I wear the white, sometimes the orange, sometimes the black. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you like them, you like the style, the design, and I just want to improve my my t-shirts, making sure they're pretty slick they look good on me and look good on anybody. So I sell this stuff. If you ever would like to purchase some, hit me up in the comments. I'll set you up. The other thing that another reason that I'm here on this live is pretty much to say that this t-shirt here, Burn City Classic. It is a tournament that happens every year, and it happens right here in the city of Melbourne. To be precise, in Pascovel. To be even more precise, it happens in Sewell Park. Sewell Park in Pascovel. So it's a massive park. I think you've got 4 basketball stadiums, 4 small-sized basketball courts, and other, places where you can have BMX flicks and skating boards and stuff like that. But also it's got basketball stadium or courts, and Burn City Classic uses that location to run a yearly competition. It happens every second the second week of January. So sometimes it ends up on the 15th, sometimes on the 16th. This next year, I should say, 2026, we are not there yet. It will be happening on the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th of January. So there's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The games are going to be 10 minutes games. The players that are coming to this tournament, I can tell you they are elite. I can tell you they are big V level and above. I can tell you they are NBL 1 level. I can tell you they are former NBL level. And sometimes, a few years ago, we had one former NBA player playing on a competition. A lot of the best players from Melbourne, and it is not just players that from Melbourne they are allowed. These players, for what I heard, they are coming from interstate just to play on this tournament. The best thing is this tournament is in a great time of the year. January, a lot of competition haven't started yet. Big V hasn't started yet. Doesn't start until March. And apologize. And NBL 1 hasn't started yet. The only thing that is going on at the moment, even then they're going to be on a break, is NBL and WNBL. So they are the only 2 competitions that are happening right now. So we have obviously games on the weekend. We also have games coming up on Christmas Day, but then I think after that it will stop and we don't come back until about the second half of second half of January, pretty much. So what I'm saying is I will be there refereeing, and I am inviting everybody that can listen and watching this live to come down 16th, 17th, 18th of January 2026 to Sewell's Park in Pascovel, and you'll see me there refereeing live. Now the good thing about this tournament, I must tell you, is the floors are amazing. It is an outdoors tournament. Last year we had magnificent weather. It was great weather, so you didn't have any problem with rain or anything like that. The weather was absolutely beautiful last year. And if it rains, we have a contingency planning. We're going to move the competition all the way to Broadmeadows Broncos, or Hume City Broncos Stadium, which is not far from there, about I'll say 10 minutes or less driving, or there's a bus that goes there directly as well, not far at all. And I got a question, Mr. PK, can you record my game at Knox? I sure would love to and live stream it. Obviously, I will have to ask for authorization. Obviously, if it is under 18s, I will have to ask for your parents' permission as well, because I don't want to get in trouble with law. And I would love to do that. I would love to, if you want to set me up with your coach and your parents, I will definitely come and live stream it and record it all, and then either play it here on TikTok or play it on all any of my other platforms. So yeah, definitely I'm ready for it. All right, going back to what I was saying, Burn City Classic. Yes, so it does happen. It will happen. Calm down and support the game. So it's about culture. It's about the roots of the game of basketball. Don't get me wrong, NBL, beautiful. WNBL, beautiful. Great players, great stuff over there. Uh, NBL one and Big V's and all these organized games, but where organized, but by big uh, institutions, business-minded people. They are great, but these tournaments, they are like street ball tournaments, are organized by you know guys that they love the game. They play the game because they love it, not because they are being paid, not because they are being exposed to international level, not like that. They're just guys. They love the game. They appreciate the game. They want a real game, a real game where, we they play a bit freely, not too many fouls, not too many restrictions. The referee sort of balance the fouls a bit and manage it a little bit, and that's what basketball is about. Like I say, it's about getting together, it's about culture, it's about bringing people together. Families are welcome. Families always come, moms, dads, kids, to watch the game. Grandma, bring everybody to Selwell Park on the 16th, 17th, and 18th of January 2026. It's going to be a party. It's going to be great DJs, good music. It's going to be a bit of camps where they're going to be proper coaches. They are elite players. They're going to be coaching younger generation. It's going to be an exhibition game for the youth league. It's going to be an exhibition game for the women's exhibition game. It's going to be lit. It's going to be barbers doing haircuts. It's going to be food, from different cultures, different countries. It's a party. It's getting people together from different backgrounds, different areas, all coming in together and be part of a big family, which is the basketball family. The best way to do it, the grounds, the culture. Nobody's making profit. Nobody's making profit out of this. It's just people, friends getting together and giving back to community what the community needs. We need this kind of engagement. We need to engage the community. We're not happy about the youth nowadays, what they get up to, crimes. We're not happy about that, We want them to feel loved, to feel that they can come to an area, a community where they are safe, where they are loved, where they are wanted, where they are respected. And that's what we create, these kind of games. Come and join us on a Burn City Classic, because it will be a community getting together. All right, let me just read this for a little bit. How do I shoot from deep? J-Law1 is asking, well, how do you shoot from deep, J-Law? You go behind the three-point line and shoot it. Now, if you want to ask me how do I get better at shooting, from behind the three-point line, first of all, I run a class. I'm a coach. You can book me. We can go one-on-one and we can work on specifics. If it's strength you need in your hands, on your arms, on your wrist to reach the distance. If it's your technique, the way you shoot, to the arch, the ball goes high and low, or goes it flat, we can talk about it. Obviously I'm going to be recompensated for my time and I can tell you exactly and watch you first, and then tell you exactly what you have to work on, give you a plan where you can start working on from the time we speak, and I give you the plan, and then you can monitor your own improvement at time and time. You can monitor your own improvement and how you get better each time. But if you want to know a general answer to your question is practice. Okay, practice over and over and over. Obviously, I haven't seen you shoot. I don't know what are you lacking. Remember, even the best players in the world, players like Stephen Curry and all these great shooters in the world, they don't shoot 100%. Don't put pressure on yourself to have to score hit every shot. If you're shooting at 50%, 40%, that's already excellent. And if you're shooting at 20%, 25%, maybe you need to improve a little bit. And also depends how many shots you get a game. It means how many times you are free and open to take a shot. Some people are open all the time. Some games you are very open. Some games you won't be open because they will be aware of your shooting ability, and they will stop you from shooting and cover you up. So it all depends, So, but like I say, I run a course. Hit me up on my DM me, and we can talk about it. All right. Can you explain some reason to get a technical foul? Skip Foreman is asking. Well, Skip. The technical foul is a foul that happens without being any contact. Okay, so it's just a matter as a foul, or what I call is a player, a coach, a assistant coach, a team manager being disrespectful to the game. Okay, so the game of basketball, you have players, you have coach, players play, coach is coach, refs ref, table scorer score, spectators watch. Everybody has got like a mission. Okay, it's a group. And you play, you score, you ref, you coach, and so on. Now, everybody that does that, nobody is perfect. Okay, I'm just telling you straight up, nobody's perfect. There is no player can tell me never miss a shot. There is no coach that can tell me he didn't make a mistake putting the wrong player on, and then might be the reason they didn't win the game. There is no table score that can tell, she didn't miss or put a point wrong on the wrong side or something like that. There is no spectators that I can say it wasn't fair. He was yelling out when the team or the opposition team is shooting free throws or something like that. So nobody is perfect, okay? But regardless, if you are not perfect and you make a mistake, you cannot go and abuse a referee. You cannot go and abuse your opposition player or put him down, make him feel small, too small, in your face, and clapping on his face and things like that. This is putting somebody down. The game of basketball is not about putting somebody down. It's about connecting with people. It's about making friends. And, by you doing that, you come across as being a bully. You come across as being disrespectful to the game, disrespectful, and being a bad ambassador. You're misrepresenting your club. You are misrepresenting yourself. You are misrepresenting your family. Okay? And that's why, you should avoid the technical foul as much as you can. Most referees, like myself, before giving a technical foul, they'll give you a warning. Hey, stop, you are now out of hand, you're now, going over your limits. Please don't do that again. And if you continue doing that, you get a technical foul. Obviously, if you go and yell at the referee and abuse the referee loud, there's not even a chance for a technical foul, no chance for a warning. You're gonna get a technical foul straight away, because everybody can hear it, everybody can see it. You are abusing somebody, you are being disrespectful to somebody. Nobody needs to be. This place is a place where everybody is welcome, everybody is allowed to practice and get better. Nobody's perfect, I agree, but there is no reason to abuse or insult somebody because they made a mistake or because you don't like the person for whatever reason. You have to respect it. Sorry, accept it and play the game the way you like to play the game. A era of a referee or no era, it does make you lose or win a game. You lose or win a game by playing better, and that's what you have to focus. Forget about the ref's mistake. Forget about the miss a call. Forget about, I don't want you to think like that. I don't think you to say, all right, whatever you call, we go with it. Okay, he's a ref. He's got a whistle. This is his part of the game. It's for him to call fouls or not call fouls or whatever. Okay, I can ask politely. He can give me an answer. Or if I'm asking and I'm aggressive and I'm pushing, then you might get a technical foul because you are now, you know, pushing a referee. Well, the referee don't push you when you miss a shot. The referee don't push you or don't tell you off because you made a bad pass. At least I hope your coach doesn't. I hope he encourages you to keep trying and keep, trying. And that's what your coach will do. That's what the job of the coach. If you turn the ball over, that's okay. Keep going, move on. Next one. Think about the next one. Take your time. Make a easy pass, whatever. So, but if your referee, in your mind, you believe you made an error, and you go there and start, abusing the referee, that's not encouraging. That's not part of our game. So, like I say, the game is example. You have a beautiful wife, a beautiful girlfriend, a beautiful mother, a beautiful father, brother, son, sister, and that sister or the friend, the girlfriend, boyfriend, is she? Truly believe she's beautiful, okay? But you can't say to your wife, girlfriend, sister, I like your eyes, but I hate your lips, because she is beautiful in general. Is beautiful in general. Nothing to do with just the eyes or the lips. Same with basketball. So you have a basketball. Let's say, imagine a face of a person is the basketball family. You have the eyes, the players, one left, one right. You have the nose, the referee. You have the mouth, the spectators. Okay, so everything is beautiful as it is. Everything stays as it is. Everything respected as it is. Okay, so if you have no control, if you are eye, you can't control a nose, you can't control a mouth. You only can control yourself, which is the eye. So everybody is beautiful. The whole game is beautiful as long as you respect each other and accept each other. Okay, what else do I have here? Can you explain some reason to get a technical foul? So I did that. So I hope it was valuable, my explanation. I hope you're still there. So my camera is now indicating that it's heating up. Therefore, I will excuse myself and get a fan and put it on the back of the camera, and hopefully that's gonna stop it from overheating. Okay, so I apologize for the inconvenience, fellas. I'm really enjoying this live. I'm sure you want to. I'm just gonna give me a time to do that, and I'll be right back. Stay with me. All right. Okay. So I just popped a new battery in a, well, not a new battery, but I pop a fan, so the fan is not running behind the camera. Hopefully it won't overheat, but I can see that is a sign coming up telling me that the temperature a little bit high. So I should be okay until the end of this video or this live, and then it shouldn't be an issue. So I just apologize. There is a red, something red flashing near my face. Which is unfortunately okay. Cool bananas. That's all, mostly TikTok. So I'm just gonna go to my other platforms and see what is happening. Okay, we got Instagram. So Instagram is here. Devo join. All right, got it then. All right. Hi, I came across your profile and I really liked your sportswear design. Are you managing sourcing or production for your brand? That's from Deb Bag. I think it's called Deb Gear. Thanks for asking. Thanks for your input. I am happy with what I have at the moment, but thanks for asking anyway. That's from Instagram. What else? Great. Actually, I am a sportswear manufacturer specialized in custom team uniform with high quality fabric and competitive pricing. May I know what type of sportswear you currently produce? I'm not a producer of any kind of sportswear, but thanks for asking. I am fine. Thank you. Okay, what else is there? I like a message. All right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. What's YouTube doing? What's YouTube doing? Let's go to YouTube and see what YouTube is up to. YouTube, very good, very good. People, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, let's carry on here. And I hope, I wish you you can't hear the sound of the fan that I put behind the camera there. I hope it's all good and we are good to go. All right, so. Anyway, what else is new? What else is new? Coach PK in a place to be. Let's time to tell stories, time to share stories, time to talk and make each other better, make each other more productive. Keep the team going. This is the most important. I hope first and I wish that this Christmas is gonna be the best Christmas you ever had. I hope you're gonna get some cool ass presents. I hope you're gonna have get to see family members and friends and loved ones that you don't get to see very often due to them living far away from you or due to them move on to different locations. There are different countries, different states, different suburbs, close to you, and they used to be, or you been before. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you really from the bottom of my heart that you have a wonderful, happy Christmas. Now, I have been on this live now. Let's see how long I've been on a live so I can tell you. All right, it's down here. 43 minutes. So 43 minutes I have been on a live and I've been recording it for a little while as well. Okie dokie. Just a second. I need to change a setting on my camera because this might be the reason why it's overheating. So that's better. I sort of just stop recording into my camera. Usually I do record these videos, these live videos into my own camera. That could be the reason why it's overheating. And then what I also do while it's recording, I've got a recording of the voice which is coming through this microphone here, which is a great microphone, a better microphone than the camera's microphone. And then what I do later on, I mix them up. So I've got this the video from my camera, which is a 4K 60, and then I mix it up with this sound from this microphone, which is pretty good, and then I mix it up and then I make a good video that way. So I did forget to hit the record button on my OBS, and therefore I miss out this one, but I've got another one that I made earlier coming up, so it should be videos always coming up. What's up, Coach PK? Remember me, kid from Mafra? Hey, Charlie Judd. Of course, I do remember you. I hope you've been well. I hope you'll be kicking well. I hope you did well on your hoop time finals. Mafra always very strong on hoop time. There's some stars coming out of Mafra, I can tell you straight up. They do really well on every competition that I referee and every competition I'm part of. So it's a great place to be. And thanks for acknowledging me. I'm very well. We finished third in hoop time. That's okay. Charlie, third is pretty good. You get a nice medal anyway. The medals from hoop time, obviously you get the gold one for first, the silver for second, and bronze for third. I really like the bronze medals anyway, better than the gold, to be honest. They've got these pinkish color, pinkish bronze color, which I like very, very much. So enjoy. Congratulations to your finishing third. This is actually a massive, achievement, because you play against the whole state. The whole state of Victoria has got about, I don't know, 8 million people. Out of 8 million people, a lot of kids, over 2 million kids, and out of them, many of them play basketball, about a million. So for you to finish third in a state is a massive achievement. You should be proud of yourself. You should be celebrating, and don't lose the medal. For 10 years or 15 years from now, you can always proudly show your medal and say, hey, I used to be a basketball player. I used to be a great player. And most importantly, Coach PK refed my game. How cool is that? Okay, bye, Charlie. Hello, right. Thanks. Bye, Charlie. Charlie's gone. So 47 minutes I've been on this live now. So obviously, as you are aware or not aware, I always go to an hour live, and after the 1 hour, I let you guys have your night, your day, and I go and I have mine, because life is not just about basketball, but it is also about spending time with your family. Like right now, you're spending time with family. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to go to uni. You don't have to work. Some of you guys are on holidays and spending time with the family and loved ones. So, and that's what you should be doing. Spend more time with your loved ones. I appreciate you guys. All right. What else is news? What else is news? What else is new? Let me see what Instagram is doing. Instagram is usually pretty active. YouTube is good. Instagram is good. I've got about a few people on it. Wonderful, wonderful. Donna Mara, my Luke Crozia, and yes, and a few people, a few more people over there. Okie dokie, okie dokie. It looks like I'm frozen on Instagram, but not frozen on TikTok or YouTube. Let me check my phone. My phone is just up there. I'll be 2 seconds, fellas. And ladies and gents. There we go. That's better. That's much better. So, yeah, for some reason, my battery was running low on my phone, and therefore it says, do you want to switch into low battery mode? And because I didn't reply, because my phone is actually recording me right now for Instagram, it froze, so it didn't move at all. Sorry, Instagram, I didn't mean to freeze on you. It's just that I was busy, and I was trying to give you the best. I didn't. Obviously, I should have charged my phone. I didn't charge my phone. My bad. My bad. Definitely my bad. Let's carry on here. Any questions, guys? Any questions? I'm now been on this live now for 50 minutes. It means in the next 10 minutes it will be my last 10 minutes to be on this live. At least that's the plan. So if you have any questions, basketball related, if you have any question in general, if you want to talk about Christmas and what present you are hoping to get or you will get, if you already know what you're getting, share it with me. Let me know in the comments down below. I will be more than happy to also you know share with you the present that I would like. The present that I would like for this Christmas, you can give me a present right now, and the way you can give me a present right now is just by clicking that like button and hit the love heart and click, 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 click 5, 6, 7 times. That's the present from you. That's gonna make me happy. That's gonna make me satisfied, and that's all I wish from you. That's all I wish from Christmas. I'm very easily pleased, as you can see and tell. Super, super happy, super excited. All right, bit of water. Cool, cool. So I still got a few people on the live, which is amazing. Yes, anyway, I've got about what 8 minutes, 10 minutes, yeah, about 8 minutes or so. So time for stories, time to tell stories, time to share, stories and tell you and explain to you why certain things happen to some people and certain things don't happen to some people. Let's talk about Josh Giddey. I mean, most of you guys know Josh Giddey. Most of you guys have seen Josh Giddey now on TV playing for the Chicago Bulls and doing really well, making good salary. But many, many years ago, Josh Giddey, he started playing, in the NBA for a team called Oklahoma City Thunder. And he played there for a couple of years, I believe, and then he got traded to the Chicago Bulls. Okay. Before that trade happened, he had a bit of issues with a girl, and I kind of didn't quite understand it. All I know is that he's been cleared, he's been innocent, he's done nothing wrong. I apologize. The law says that he's done nothing wrong. He's clear, which is great, and everybody's happy. I appreciate. I'm pretty sure the law is very thorough in America about these kind of things, and they did really well. And Josh Giddey is clear. He's now playing for the Chicago Bulls. I don't know if that's the reason they traded him or not. All I know is that Josh Giddey has been traded not long after the issue that he had with the girl. I don't know, something. Apparently, she was 16 and they sort of kissed or whatever. Anyway, moving on. Not really the reason I'm on this live, but the reason I wanted to tell you the story of Josh Giddey is how he was recruited. So, in the world, there is many great players. Okay, many great players with magnificent skills. They were born knowing what to do. They were born knowing how to handle a basketball, how to dribble a basketball, how to jump, how to play defense. They know exactly what to do. Just put them on the court and something will happen. Okay, that's a lot of basketball players. They have got these skills. But let's be honest. Why did they pick Josh Giddey over somebody else? So the thing with the professional league and NBA and WNBA and NBL and CBA and EuroLeague and all this stuff like that is about the brand. It's about them protecting their brand. So therefore, they cannot take people to represent their brand. They're gonna be of bad characters. Okay, so meaning people they're gonna misbehave, they're gonna get drunk and in public and carry on and do all these silly things. So there's a is a process of elimination. Which one is can we trust to bring into our league, and we know that it's not gonna cause us any problem, and we know that it's not gonna be an issue for us, in the future, and it's a process of elimination. How do you eliminate players from being drafted to your team? So let me tell you a story. Before I tell you the story, let me just answer this question. Box DJ say, Coach PK, in the VJBL league in Melbourne, is it a get a step allowed? And the answer is yes. The get a step is allowed. You're allowed to jump, step, and then jump with 2 feet or 1 feet and take your shot. Definitely allowed. It is part of the rules, and you can do a get a step anytime. I made a video not too long ago to correctly do a get a step. Just look for my videos down below, and if not, I'll make another one maybe soon. I've done one, not one for a long time, long while. I hope I answered your question, and it was a good question actually. Thank you for asking this question. Boom, boom, boom. Tom is here. Tom is in the house. Tom is in TikTok. My guy Tom from all the way from Warrnambool. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, coach. Is your coach PK? I'm doing good, Tom. How are you? I hope it's not too windy in Warrnambool for you. Lux said, DJ said, thank you, coach. I appreciate you. Are very welcome. If you have any question, make sure to keep asking. I'm here to help you understand it. But going back to what I was talking just before, recruiting players for the league is a business. Any league is a business. For you to be part of, to play on a league, obviously, if you are like, if you are underage, under 18, it's not really a deal yet. You're a child, so therefore, you're exempt to, you're exempt to being part of representing the league. But once you become an adult and you play in a professional league, you're an ambassador for that league. That league wants you to be a person of good character, a person of good example, and good, manners and stuff like that. And going back to Josh Giddey, why I started talking about Josh Giddey, but this is the process of elimination. And when Josh Giddey was being recruited by the Oklahoma Thunder, they were obviously watch him play. Fantastic player, behaves really well on the court. But one of the things Sam, the general manager, did is he went to Josh Giddey's school, and he went to the canteen instead of walking around watching, how the kids are there, how the kids are behaving, and went to the canteen lady and asked the canteen lady, do you see sometimes Josh Giddey, their boy? And he said, yeah, I know him, I see him all the time. How is it his behavior towards you, towards the other kids? And, she gave the answer, which was obviously, satisfactory to the Sam Presti, which is the general manager of the Oklahoma Thunder. So it's just to tell you and show you how deep it is, with these things. It is not just I can play, I'm the best player on my team, I scored 30 points. Michael Jordan has never been. So it's just for you to have a perspective. For you to play in the NBA, most players come from university. So that means they've got some kind of education, some kind of intelligence to be part of the NBA, and they behave well as well. Their behavior is being seen. So it's not just about being a great player, it's about being a good person as well. Because at the end of the day, you're going to represent the club, you're going to represent the organization, being the NBA. You are going to be face of the NBA. You're going to be telling everybody knows you are. Thank you for the super fan. I appreciate you. Whoever sent it, thank you very much from TikTok. Please keep sending more. And you're going to be part of their family. So nobody wants to have any member of their family, especially if they have the power to choose who plays in our league and who doesn't. Nobody wants to have any member on on a family that they've chosen that has got bad character. They disrespect the other pupils, other students in a class. They disrespect the canteen lady. They disrespect the cleaner. All these little things, it do add up. All these little behaviors, they do look and they do watch it. And you don't know who they're going to ask what has happened. They might even ask your coach when you were playing under 10s or under 8s or under 16s, under 14s. How was he like as a person? Not as a player. We know he can play now. But how was he like as a person? Was he a good person? Was he a good communicator? Was he good with other teammates? Was he good to you? Was he respectful? Was he, talking back to you? And if all these things came back as negative as you did, not the right thing by other people, you might just be missing your chance to be drafted. You might just be missing your chance to, go and make a lot of money doing what you enjoy doing anyway, which is playing basketball. Okay, so all these things adds up. Who do you think is the GOAT all time? Jed is asking the GOAT of all time. Look, to be honest, the GOAT of all time, it can be. It depends on you. I mean, I have a GOAT, you have a GOAT. Everybody has their own GOAT. Depends on what you put emphasis on. If you believe from a player to be the GOAT is the one that has to win most championships, you're probably talking about, Michael Jordan, because in the recent years he's got 6 championships. If you believe, your GOAT is somebody that has got resilience, that play the game and gives everything to the game. Your GOAT might be Kobe Bryant, because on his time he gave everything. He put everything on the line. He played as hard as he could every night. If you believe your GOAT is somebody that is got longevity, like can play for many years, like LeBron James has got 23 years still playing. So he spent more time playing the game of basketball than he lived, because he went in the league when he was 18 or something, 18. So he lived for 18 years, and then he has been playing for the last 23 years. So, and he's the top scorer of all time, and assists is there, and rebounds is there. He's probably top 10 of everything he does, because he has been on the league for so long. And you might say, well, it's normal for him to be the best scorer of all time because he has been playing for so long. But the reality is, you have to be healthy to be playing for that long. You have to be fit to be playing for that long, because otherwise, players are always gonna be better than you, always gonna surpass you, and therefore could be the reason he is the GOAT. It could be somebody that people don't even talk about. All right, Jed just say, I think it's Kobe. Well, you see, here we go. And that's your opinion, and that's your take on it. And Kobe, he could be the GOAT, being, 5 championships. So, he hasn't won as many as Michael Jordan, but he played as hard as Michael Jordan. He was cursed. He played. He loved the game. He trained as hard as he could. He gave everything for the game, I don't think there will ever be a player on his last game is going to score 60 points like Kobe Bryant did. Michael Jordan in his last game, he was, at the end of his legs. LeBron James has not played his last game yet, but I can guarantee you 60. I don't think so. Maybe 12, maybe 20, but not 60. So, everybody's got different goats, and my goat, your goat, their goat are different. I'm not here to tell you what you think is more important, if it's scoring or winning. You have your goat, I have my goat, and everybody has got their own goat. For some people, even they might think Shaquille O'Neal is their goat, because the guy dominated. Nobody could stop him. He was too big, too strong. Every time he went to the basket, he slam dunk it, he bully place, push everybody, and he scored. Everybody's got different goats. You know, my God, I would probably say Michael Jordan is just because that was the time that I was a teenager and I was growing up and watching him. Not that I don't like LeBron or Kobe, I don't think they are great, but Michael Jordan is probably my god. Merry Christmas, Queen. I appreciate you telling me that. Appreciate you for the Christmas wishes. Fellas, yes, I've been here now for an hour, and this is usually the time where I say goodbye. So, thank you very much for being here with me, but I believe I've got things to do, and you probably got things to do too. And therefore, I will take the time to say thank you for being on this live. Merry Christmas if I don't get the chance. What's up, Alex? How you doing? Merry Christmas if I don't get the chance to tell you that. And Happy New Year if I don't get the chance. I will try to come to another live at some stage if I can sneak it on one in. But if I don't, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Keep going, do your best. You are great. Don't let anybody tell you any different. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit me up here on my face, subscribe to my channel, and make sure to also click the button so you can be notified every time I am live or every time I have a new video. Or you can hit me up here on this video, which is my latest video. Also, if you prefer, you can hit me on this video on this corner, which is the video YouTube believe is better suitable for you. In the meantime, look after yourself. Merry Christmas.